Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Railroad Corporation. This is a game that's coming to Steam's Early Access program in about 4 hours, as of the date and time of this recording. It goes without saying then that everything that you're about to see here is subject to change. Based on my hour of play experience so far, this is a dumbed-down version of Railway Empire. There's a lot of things that Railway Empire has that this game doesn't have at this point in time. Like I said, this is pre-early access, so it's possible that the game will improve. But I'll go ahead and show you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and we'll go from there. So here's a look at the main menu. There's Continue Campaign, New Campaign, Load Game, Multiplayer, and Sandbox. Sandbox is grayed out right now. It'll be available in future early access updates. Okay, Options menu. There's screen resolution, full screen mode, and VSync. Under the game tab, language, autosave, other toggles, run game and background, sound, master, music, sound effects, and ambient sliders there. Okay, so one thing I'll just say right off the bat, I am not enjoying my experience with Railroad Corporation. Reason being, all I can do are campaign missions, and these are timed. I feel like I'm playing one of those Flash games where they're timed and you have to deliver so many things to here and so many things to here within a certain time limit. And it's more of a puzzle and trying to figure out how you go about doing it as opposed to actually feeling like you're managing an actual empire. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm really holding out really for the sandbox mode. I would really like to see the sandbox mode and do that. I am not enjoying my experience in the campaign. I actually failed the first campaign mission just because there's no difficulty settings, and I don't think that the computer gives you enough time to fully grasp what you're doing. You're going to have to play this multiple times to get a sense of, okay, so I need to not spend my money here in this mission and do it over here, or I need to do it in this order. I need to unlock these technologies first, and so on. So like I said, it feels more like a puzzle than actually managing an empire. So let's just go ahead and go to new campaign since I messed up my previous run. We're just going to start over from scratch. Whenever you do that, you'll be able to choose the look of your portrait. There's only like a couple of choices. We'll go ahead and do that one, I guess. My name. And then I can choose one of 3 companies to apply to. One gives me 10,000 at the beginning of each mission. One gives me an extra locomotive at the beginning of each mission. And then this guy, Harrington's Railroad lane costs are 10% less. So I guess I'll go ahead with that one. And from here, we have to deliver certain things to certain places within a certain period of time. And again, I don't like time crunch games. I don't like that. I would prefer to manage an empire at my own pace, but that's just me. You guys might like it. Okay, so I'm going to pause it right off the bat because, again, there is a time limit. So what are you looking at right here? Well, this is the map. Looks a little similar to Train Fever and some other games that you might have played. So upper left-hand corner, you've got your mission objectives. There's different tabs that you can click on. The first one is current objectives. Technology investment. Set up a research and development department in your office. Iron ore delivery. I have to deliver 10 ore to Steel Mill, Barnstable Town. Okay, if you click on Barnstable Town, it'll transport you to that objective. So here it is here. I have to transport ore to it. Okay, same thing with coal delivery. I need to transfer 5 coal to Barnstable Town, same thing. So I may want to come down here. There's a coal mine. Maybe use these 2. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. One thing to note, you have to create rail lines from point A to point B to point C to point D. You can't go, okay, I'm going to build a station over here, connect it to that. I'm going to build a station over here, connect it to this. No. You have to start from here, connect it to something, then from there connect that to something, then from there connect to something. So you have to try and figure out, okay, how can I get from the left side of the map is where I start, over here to the right side of the map to where you need to go to complete your objective. And I don't know if I've figured out the best way to do that yet. So, yeah, just bear with me. Okay, so next tab over is a list of all the trains you have. I have none at the moment. List of buildings that I currently own. That's just everything in bowling here. There's an office and a station. I can click on the station, and in the bottom left, there's station facilities. Right now, there's a filling station, but I can upgrade it if I want to. I can also add a new facility if I have room. In order to add more space, it says space available 0. I have to upgrade this for 3,000. I can add things like repair shops, cheaper maintenance, faster maintenance, coal warehouse, and so on. Okay. Next tab over, reports, just accounting stuff, budget sheet, that kind of thing. And there's a research department. In order for me to start researching, I need a research department. I need to click on my office. So I need to find that. Should be in bowling here somewhere. Well, it was. There we go. Click on the upper left-hand corner. There's a little office. It's a little home button. So I'm going to click on that office button. Bottom left-hand corner, a little window pops up. So I can set up a new department. And in order for me to install this, I need to upgrade this for 10,000. So right off the bat, I'm going to be using a lot of money. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this for 10,000, create some room, set up new, and then install this research and development. Okay, and then from there, I click on research and development, and these are all the different technologies that I can currently research. And if I want to start something, I just click on, say, power. Engine power affects locomotive acceleration time. So I'll click on that. And I've got 10 scientists, so I can increase the number of scientists that researches that technology. So I can do all 10. I can maybe do 5 here and 5 somewhere else. Let's do just max speed. We'll start that and do 5 there. Okay, so right now we're researching 5 technologies, or 2 technologies, 5 scientists each. As far as constructing a railroad, upper right-hand corner is your build menu of sorts. You can buy a locomotive. There's railroad laying. You can't actually create stations in this game, at least not right now. You just simply take one that's existing and connect it to some other station. If it's shadowed out like that, you'll automatically build one at that location. Okay, so I want to go up to the right here. Maybe, like I can go to Lexington maybe. That would be, well, soil excavation, 29,619, rails, 10,000, bridges, 13, total cost, 59,000 just to connect that. So I'm thinking maybe let's not go across rivers. Let's do this first. Let's connect this. Actually, let's do something like this. Let's see if I can come at it from that side. Okay, so according to this, total cost is 16,000. That's a little bit more manageable. So I'm going to confirm that. And now I'm going to get out of build mode. Click on build a locomotive. Upper right hand corner, buy. And this is the cool part. It's pretty easy to do this. All you have to do is click on the resource that you want to load. And click on, like if you click on a green one, that means you're picking it up. Red means you're dropping it off. So for example, I want to deliver coal from New Orleans coal mine here to this place here, which demands coal. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this button a couple of times. And you'll notice if I do it 3 times on the bottom here, there's 3 coal symbols. But it says 54 out of 40 tons. So I've maxed that out. I can't carry this. So I got to click on one to remove it. So I can deliver 2 at a time. So I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to click on this twice. 1, 2. And so basically I'm loading 2 from here, unloading 2 to here. And I'm going to hit apply. And off it goes. Now, unfortunately, well, it's paused right now, so you're not going to see it yet. But there's no way that I can tell to follow the, like, in some train games, you can sort of tie the camera to the train and just sort of watch yourself go through the landscape. You can't do that here. The best you can do is zoom in with the mouse, and this is as much as you can rotate it at this angle. Like, I can't rotate it any more than this. So if you were hoping just to sit back and watch trains go at maybe like a first-person view, you're going to be a little disappointed. All right, so I'm going to hit unpause. Okay, so guy's just talking. Yeah, he wants me to conduct 5 researches in... Yeah, it just says 5 research conducted. So, be doing that. Okay, so here's my train. If I click on the train, you'll see that on the bottom left, its condition is 99% out of 100. At some point, I'm going to need to construct a maintenance facility. So I'm going to click that to upgrade it, and then new facility to build a repair shop. Now, that's not enough. These things don't happen automatically. You actually have to tell the train in its route to stop and repair, which is kind of silly. So if I go back to the train, this is the route, the coal route that I set up. I actually have to click on this little services button in the bottom right. I missed this the first time out. I had a bunch of trains break down. I'm like, what do you do when I have these repair facilities? Why aren't you repairing? Here, you actually have to tell the train to repair here. So I'll just go ahead and just click that. I don't know what the difference is between 1 and... Maybe it's just how many times you do it. All right, so I'll just go ahead and put this on repeat and hit apply. And now, in theory, this train should repair itself when it gets back to the station. Okay, so I still want to get over to Barnstable Town here. Best way to do that. Let's go ahead and let's see how much it would cost to lay a rail all the way over here. Total cost 36,000. Yikes. Okay, well, can we make this cheaper? Maybe if we... What if we bypass these trees? And bypass the hill? Total cost 24,000. What about that? 47,000. Ugh. So expensive. That's 40,000. All right, let's just do that so we can start getting this connected. 44,000. It stinks because it depends on how you touch the mouse to the town is the angle that this thing comes in. Like, it's just not very fluid. Depending on what angle you come at the town, that's how it connects. So you just have to keep playing with it until you get the... Okay, that says 29,000. Yeah, much better. Confirm. Better than 40,000. Okay, so now I've connected these two together. Now, this is just a steel mill. It needs coal and iron. There's nothing that I can transport between these two locations that would help it. So there's nothing I can really do. But this opens the door for these two down here. So how much money do I have? 17,000. Okay, so let's do another train. All right, let's just connect 27,000. Yikes. Let's see if I can't do something like that. 30,000. Oh, come on. I wonder if it's cheaper to actually go into the mountain here and get the coal first. Hit cancel. Like if I come at it from this side. No, let's try a little bit at a time. What's that going to be? 42,000. Again, soil excavation, 22,000. Have to wonder if there's any way I can... Is that going underground? Just the way it looks like it's underground. That's so weird. Could be an optical illusion kind of thing. But yeah, to connect this, 42,000. You can be 50,000 in debt. But no, you lose if you're 50,000 in debt. You can go into debt, but you generally don't want to do that. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward time. I'm just going to let this coal station, or let this coal delivery give me some more money in my bank account here. Yeah, max overdraft is 50,000. right, so there we go. In my last playthrough, I connected to Lexington and transported passengers from Bowling to Lexington, but I think that did me in. I think that did me in. I might want to start let's see if I can transport passengers from here to here. I have to wonder if it would be worth it or not. I mean, I've already got most of the rail here. Let's see if it would be cheap to do so. I'm trying to get some funds for... How much would that cost? 13,000's not bad. Wonder if I can do it more cheaply than that. 13,000. All right, let's just do that. Confirm. And we'll create a new train going from... So we want to pick up... Do I want to overdraft? All right, fine. 2,000. Okay, so let's do 3 passengers here. What about mail? No, too heavy. So 3 passengers. Let's go ahead and drop off 3 passengers here. So we're just going to do 3 passengers to and from. Same thing over here. 3 passengers to and from. And apply. And let's see if that gives us what we need in terms of money. Now, okay, this guy's telling me about repair shops. I've already got one. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably set that up. T2. Yeah. So you're going to repair there as well. Maximum overdraft allowed 50,000. All right, don't warn me anymore. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is that you can't actually create signals in this game. The game just automatically does the signaling for you. I have seen trains, like, when one was at the station, just about to stop here. If another one comes in, they'll just sort of go through each other. So as far as, like, worrying about having dual tracks or dual stations to accommodate multiple trains in one station, the trains just disappear and they go back out. This game reminds me more of Sid Meier's Railroads than it does Railway Empire. Now here, example, we've got T1 here and now T2. Yep, so they just sort of swapped positions. So yeah, it's just, this game is much more Sid Meier's Railroads than it is Railway Empire at this point in time. Which may make some people happy, others not so much. Alright, time controls upper right in case you're curious. I'm going to click on that a couple of times. Yeah, this is the best you can hope for when it comes to actually following a train. There's no, like, I can't tie the camera to the train. Okay, so with me needing to get... Alright, I've got 488 days left. Build a repair shop at the station. I did already. I did. I went faster than the game wanted me to, and now it doesn't recognize that I've got it. I've got a repair shop here. So... pre-early access games. Hopefully they fix that. Hopefully they can program the game to be like, okay, how many does he have there? 1? Okay, objective completed. Now I have to build one in order to satisfy the objective, even though I've got one there already. Okay, let's see about getting... I've got 475 days to get this crisis figured out. So I guess I need to start doing this. 63,000. Oh, come on. How about that? 28,000. That's the best I can do. Confirm. I'm going to be overdraft again. And I'm going to want a train. I'm going to overdraft myself even further. We're going to go from... 1 ore is all you can hold, huh? Alright. So we're going to drop that off there and apply. And I think I may need some sort of services station somewhere. Upgrade for 3,000. 3,000 to repair shop. I'm getting dangerously close to my 50,000 overdraft. Now, what's weird is that when I created that new train, it created it over here. Well, all the way back here. So now T3 has to wait a while to cycle out. There we go. It's just weird that it didn't start somewhere over here, because I've got the stations over here for it. Unless there's a dedicated construction yard of some sort for trains, but I don't know. There's stations everywhere. It should have started over here in theory. Any other train game I've ever played, usually the train spawns at the first route, the first stop in your route, but whatever. 41,000, 43,000 in debt. 46,000. If I go to 50,000, I lose instantly. So this may be the quickest video ever. Nope. Yep, 50,000. We're dead. So like I said, I am not feeling this game. I'm really not. I mean, it makes some things simple, but I don't like the timed element in the campaign. I don't like just... Railway Empire at this point in time is far superior. It has a sandbox mode. I can do what I want with it. It even has those side challenges that you could maybe do if you wanted to. You don't have to, but yeah, it's a far superior game right now. This game needs a lot more TLC in order to make it enjoyable, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I lost. I mean, it is frustrating, I will say that. This is the first campaign mission, and I've failed it twice now because of that time element. I think it needs to add difficulty levels to where on easy, you've got maybe 3 times the amount of time that you would normally have to complete the objective. That way you can play the game at your own pace. I feel too rushed, and if there's one thing that grinds my gears, whether it be in games or in real life, I do not like to be rushed. I don't want people telling me to get this done now. Let me do it at my own pace. I'll do the job, but give me time to do it. And this game, yeah, right now, this is not enjoyable. But it may be enjoyable for you, so if you like it, feel free to wishlist it on Steam. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.